See, like, nothing is bothering me. It's just what's bothering me is that being a celebrity sometimes comes with, like, everybody wants to be successful in a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, bull sometimes. And
The list of Diddy's alleged victims is getting longer by the day, and new reports suggest that one of the young men Diddy victimized is Empire star Bryshere Gray. Not just that, but sources are saying Will and Jada Smith also took part in rumored freak-offs and forced Bryshere into some unspeakable act, ultimately causing his mental breakdown and substance issues. And according to these reports, Bryshere was going to expose everything they did to him, and that's why he was blackballed from the industry. The crazy part is that this might be yet another example of Jaguar Wright being proven right, because she publicly claimed a year ago that Bryshere was one of the young men who ran away screaming from Will and Jada's house. But is Bryshere now finally ready to speak out on what happened to him, and does this mean Will and Jada are Diddy's accomplices? Let's break it down.
they said I died. They said I was gay. They said Jay-Z was my dad. They said this situation.
The number of young men and women who were destroyed by the entertainment industry is seriously disturbing, and it's becoming clear that there are a lot of powerful predators who use their position in the industry to prey on these young people. Now, when it comes to allegations about Diddy being one of these predators, the stories include everything from alleged ritualized essay of young boys and men to trafficking rings involving H and political elites. Diddy was recently hit with a fourth lawsuit by a woman who claimed she was just 17 when she was trafficked and essayed by Diddy and his associates. And now rumors are going around that Diddy was doing the same thing to young men, many of whom are allegedly part of the industry, besides longtime speculations that Usher and Justin Bieber were groomed by Diddy as teenagers. Reports also recently emerged that rapper YK Osiris was victim by both Diddy and Dre, and now another name emerged as a potential victim: Empire star Bryshere Gray. Bryshere started his career as a rapper, performing at a variety of music festivals in the Philadelphia area and opening for rappers such as Fabulous and 2 Chainz. Then in 2015, Bryshere landed his breakthrough acting role as Hakey Lion on the Fox TV drama Empire, alongside Tage P. Henson and Terrence Howard. That same year, Bryshere signed on with Columbia Records as a solo act, and everyone was predicting a shining career for him and comparing him to young Will Smith. Speaking of Will Smith, he actually took Bryshere up under his wing and started mentoring him.
A whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love, and all he has to do is add discipline, and he gonna be all right.
It's like Uncle Will, who who is best to give you advice, and it's Will Smith, and I'm getting so much good advice.
But see, a lot of disturbing stories have surfaced since then about Will and Jada's mentorship of young men. As you probably remember, Jada had an entanglement with her son Jaden's friend August Elena, who's 21 years younger than her, and she received a lot of backlash over this because August was sick and struggling with addiction when the Smiths offered to help him.
For me, that was the thing when Aug first came around, he was really sick.
He was really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah.
August also had no family support system and no one he could turn to. His brother Melvin was shot and killed just 3 days before August 18th, the birthday. And then in December 2018, August's sister Chandra died from cancer. Meanwhile, August also became estranged from his mom. He later shared that part of the reason their relationship was strained is because he was essayed as a child by someone close to him, and though he pleaded with his mom not to tell anyone, she shared it with random people in the neighborhood.
Thinking, so are you also gonna expose the fact that you have molested me when I was in your presence as a kid? I remember asking my mom.
As you can see, August was in a very vulnerable place when he met Will and Jada, so the fact they allegedly used this to lure him into actual relationship is extremely disturbing. But it gets even more disturbing because Jaguar Wright claimed in her viral interview with Real Life Productions last year that both Will and Jada do weird things in their house and that plenty of young men have run away from that house screaming Jaguar, even dropped some names, and one of the young men she claimed was victimized by Will and Jada was Bryshere Gray.
They're both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
Hey, man.
And that was they kids' friend.
Obviously, these are some serious accusations. However, Will and Jada never threatened to sue Jaguar for defamation. And yet, they were very quick to threaten a lawsuit against Will's former assistant brother Brawl, who claimed he saw Will having Dwayne Martin, so Jada and Will were more upset about brother Bilal exposing Will for having consensual intercourse with a man than Jaguar, accusing them of essaying boys, including their own son. It really makes you wonder why they never threatened Jaguar with a lawsuit or at least send her a scene to assist. Anyway, circling back to Bryshere Gray, shortly after Will and Jada started mentoring him, it's like everything went downhill for Bryshere. On July 13th of 2020, he was arrested following an alleged DV incident with his wife that culminated in a barricade situation with police. Bryshere was later charged with aggravated assault, DV, and disorderly conduct and sentenced to 10 days in jail and 3 years probation. Meanwhile, rumors started circulating that Bryshere developed substance issues after allegedly being victimized not just by Will and Jada but other industry figures, including Diddy and Empire co-creator Lee Daniels, who's an openly gay man. Fans first raised the alarm after Bryshere appeared on The Breakfast Club with Lee Daniels back in 2017, and there were a lot of comments saying Daniels was looking at Bryshere weird and treating him like his boyfriend. Right? But we see you out all the time. I see you all over the place. Do we be at the club? I think he's working. Right by Shar, he's working. I see him out working all the time, he said. Yeah, I mean, Q's obviously you're a musician, you're an artist, so you have that as well. You might catch Magic Club, right? You gotta be Lee. You don't really go out like that to the big daddies. No, you don't have time. You got the kind of money you have. Why am I hot in here? All is for Diddy. Bryshere has been spotted at multiple Diddy parties before his public breakdown, including Diddy's 2017 Ciroc Vodka New Year's Eve party in Miami. On top of that, there were rumors going around that Diddy initially wanted to sabotage Empire because he believed they based the character Lucius Lone on him back in 2015. All Hip Hop reported that Diddy was actually considering suing Empire creators. The report stated the word on the street is that Diddy is suing Empire because he thinks the show is based on his life. Okay, Puffy, well, we have several questions. Would this mean that one of his sons is gay and that he killed Big was bad bet? Oi, founded by Money, who went to jail for almost 2 decades for him. Did he ban Quincy from appearing for more reasons than him not being the music producer? After this, Diddy apparently changed his mind and decided not to go through with the lawsuit, as it would have only encouraged people to draw more parallels between him and Lucius Lyon. However, all these stories are now coming back to haunt Diddy, and according to the latest reports, Bryshere Gray's friends and family are encouraging Bryshere to come forward and expose the industry. Men who allegedly victimized him, fans on social media, are now doing the same, and they're hoping Bryshere and others who were allegedly harmed by the likes of Diddy and Will Smith will follow in Cassie's footsteps. One fan said, I believe something really bad happened to Pryor as he was climbing up, and I pray that he steps up, gets with a lawyer, and takes back what Diddy has done to him. Bryshere, get on the list for your benefit. Get a piece of the pie, you deserve it. Another person wrote, damn, sounds like they passed Bryshere around in the industry. Saw a video of him when he was being interrogated by the police for DV. He was whacked out of his mind and not making any sense. Jaguar Wright wasn't lying, but how do you feel about these allegations that Bryshere is another industry victim, and do you think Will and Jay were really harming young men with their mentorship? Comment down below, and then check out this next video.